my name is Karen Stringer and this is Learn Swahili Now. In this section, we're going to cover Noun Class 8, otherwise known as the V class. This is simply the plural for Noun Class 7 or the Key class. Enjoy! This is also a very simple class. All nouns will begin with either VI or VY. Also, adjectives that accompany this noun class will take up noun prefix marker VI. Alright, let us look at some examples to see how exactly this looks like. I will use the nouns from Noun Class 7 only now in their plural form. Books, vitabu, foods, vyakula, chairs, viatu. So you'll notice especially for foods, in its plural form, food is chakula. Now, in its plural form is vyakula. So if a noun begins with a CH, in its plural form is going to begin with a VY. If it begins with a KI in its singular form, it will be VI in its plural form. Now let us move on to demonstratives, otherwise known as Nionyeshi, for this noun class. As a reminder, there are 3 forms of demonstratives in Swahili: these, those, and those over there. In this case, these will be hivi, those will be hivyo, and those over there will be vile. As usual, we are going to have some examples to see how we can use them in actual sentences, because our goal is not to have a bunch of words and concepts in our head. Our goal is to ultimately use these things in our day-to-day conversations. At this point, I would like to introduce you to a very simple concept. Often when you're learning a new language, you have to ask, how do we say? So from now henceforth, instead of saying, how do we say, I will be saying, Tunasemaje, and then whatever it is that you want to ask. Tunasemaje. Alright? Before we start working on the sentences, please remember that adjectives will take noun class markers V. They will take up noun class markers V. So you will put V in front of any adjective that you're working with in this noun class. Let us start. Tunasemaje, these shoes are pretty. These shoes are pretty. To respond to that question, tunasemaje, these shoes are pretty, you might want to start with tunasema, then give your answer. In this case, viatu hivi ni virembo. Viatu hivi ni virembo. As you can see also in this instance, VI agrees with the noun class marker in rembo. Hence, viatu hivi ni virembo. Did you get it? If not, don't worry. You will have another chance to get it right. Let's try another sentence. Tunasemaje, these foods are delicious. These foods are delicious. Please feel free to pause and think about it before you respond. Once again, tunasema, vyakula hivi ni vitamu. Vyakula hivi ni vitamu. Did you get it this time? If you did, hongera sana. Congratulations. If not, do not worry about it. Just keep trying and you will surely get it. I'll give you one more chance to try to get it right this time. And finally, how do we say, those books are difficult? The word for difficult is gumu. Those books are difficult. Did you say, vitabu hivyo ni vigumu? Vitabu hivyo ni vigumu. I hope you can see a pattern. Anytime it starts with VI, the adjective will begin with VI. And if a noun begins with VY, it still will be VI in the adjective. Congratulations on finishing this segment. I sincerely hope that now your understanding of noun classes 7 and 8 is sufficient, so much so, if you see words that look like this, you will know what to do with them. I look forward to seeing you in the next one.